Hey everybody, got a little update video for you here. And I've tried filming and uploading this about 3 times over the past few days, and it's just not working. I think it might be because the video is ending up too long. So with that in mind, I'm going to speed through this and hopefully it makes sense. So I took some time and hadn't really painted for a while, and then last week I got a little spurt of motivation, and I finished my Doom Reavers just before using them in a game. That was really cool. They ended up not doing too much. However, the fear of them doing a lot forced my opponent to really hit them and focus on them for a bit. So that was really cool. But I do have high hopes for them in future games. The other night, I spent about 2 hours and I painted up these two bases of US teams. I've got a mortar here and a machine gun, and I had totally forgotten to attach this dude onto the machine gun base when I stuck the other guys on, so he's going to have to get his own base and be painted up at a later time. But again, these are for my bolt action Americans, and I'd love to get another game of that in. Tonight I started painting, or getting back to painting, my Flames of War Desert British, and I completely did this unit from prime to wash. I just have to do the edging now that everything's dried. Got a few more of these things started, so this one was already done, but everyone else has gotten clothing and skin done, and then I can start. Now, this was my test base for the groundwork, and it turned out just fine, so that one is a little further ahead, but all the infantry, or all the dudes, are at the same level, clothing and skin. So tomorrow night I can probably get all of that stuff done. Now, recently I've had a few opportunities to game. Last weekend was a local miniature gaming convention. It was the second one, and it was, I think, successful once again, so looking forward to next year's. Last year, if you were following me back then, I ran an In Her Majesty's Name game. This year I wasn't able to get my stuff together in time, but next year I definitely will run a game or two. Still don't know what, but definitely will be running something next year. I did manage to play Dystopia Wars, and for my participation I got a couple of freebies. I'll probably just paint these guys up and then sell them or give them away, or auction them off for charity or something. I think there's they're Italians and British maybe. I think these might be British. I don't know, but yeah, freebies that I'll paint up and do something with. I also played a game of Infinity that day, which was very cool. I definitely have to get more of my Ariadna painted. Got to play a homebrew called Star Crush, and it's very similar to X-Wing, a bit more complex. Not a bad game. Star Crush, they're on Facebook, so you can check that out, but I think I'd rather just play X-Wing, to be honest, but I am a Star Wars fan, so I'm a little biased. So the other night got to play War Machine. That was with Andrew, and we also played Warband, and that was really cool. Definitely excited for more Warband. I've got a mini vacation coming up, and then we're moving house, so as soon as I'm back from all of that and settled, I'll get to painting my Warband armies, and I do want to get more of that played. It's a nice alternative to a fantasy mass battles game. Did not take as long as, say, Warhammer Fantasy, and although I do love that game, a smaller version that takes less time with slightly different rules, that's appealing. So hopefully get more of that, and more of this, and more of that, and all these other things played in the near future. But you probably won't hear much from me for the next few weeks, just because of the vacation and the move. But as soon as I'm settled in the new place, I will be back on track. So yeah, hear from me soon. Until then, I'll try to like and comment on as much as I can. I'm a little behind my comments, but I am watching videos regularly and liking them and enjoying them. I just need to start commenting again, like I do when I have time. Anyway, I think that, oh wait, no, that's not it. Hold on, one more thing. Well, two more things. So at the convention, I was ready to spend lots of money, and then I got there and I really did see all kinds of things I would love to buy. But then I thought, you know what, I just have way too much. So I did limit myself to $50, and what I got for $50 were these two cool sets. So I got Mighty Empires. These are both brand new in shrink wrap. Mighty Empires for future future campaigning. Loved the idea of campaigning, and did a little bit for fantasy back in the day. Well, you know, like a few years ago. But this could work for Warhammer Fantasy or Warband or whatever, and that would be cool. And then I also got these cobblestone roads for Flames of War, and again they're just 15mm, really cool scenery. And I will get the review, now that I have this, I'll review these, the other roads and the rivers in a couple weeks, as soon as I'm back from vacation and I've moved, as with everything else. So yeah, both of those for $50. That was a pretty good deal. Anyway, that's it for now. So thanks for watching, and expect to see more in the near future. Oh, there's the mortar guy, Doom Reavers in the back, machine gun. So expect to see more. Thanks for watching. Take care, everybody, and have a good one. See ya.